Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm back with another NXB video. So today I will be ranking my top 5 support characters in the game. And just before I start, the reasons I am doing this video is first of all that I do not have any other ideas, and second of all you guys have been asking for some top 5 or top 10 kind of video. And the reason I am doing it for support characters is because they often get overlooked because people mostly care about their main characters, and if the main character is good they are fine with it, but they don't understand that the support characters also play a really big role in PvP. So that's why, just to show some support to those characters, yeah, that was pun intended, I am making this video. And the biggest reason, just to be honest, these kind of videos can get a lot of views. So with that all said, let's just jump into it. So there was a pretty tough competition between number 4 and number 5 spot, also number 1 and number 2 spot. So at number 5 I have Shikamaru. Yes, it is Shikamaru, and the reasons being because he has a lot of stuff that will help you in PvP as a support. Because first of all, he has got stun. As you can see, he will paralyze the opponents, and it is not only like a single target attack, it does multiple targets. So if 2 or 3 ninjas are together, he will stun all of them. And then second, we also have his explosive parachute. That is his new 4-star. It does the defense debuff, so it is a really good attack in my opinion. And if you want to see more in depth about a video about Shikamaru, I have already done it. I'll leave the card above, so check that out too. And then we have one of his old 4-stars, that's Kunai Tactics Depth Charge. You can use that or his other rare attack that he has, the 3-star other one. It's your choice, but I prefer this 4-star. And then we have his ultimate, the Genius Tactics, the old one. In my opinion, this will work much better as a support instead of that the new ultimate, because that can cause the opponents to hit their ultimate. So I'd say that is a big risk. But this one, he doesn't use it as often, but when his health is around, I guess, half, then he uses it. So he might be useful at sometimes, but mainly you have to focus on his other abilities, which are his Shadow Possession Jutsu and the the defense debuff. So the reason he got the 5th spot is because he doesn't have an ultimate that can like kill opponents. So if he is like thrown away and is alone, there's a like high chance that he will end up dying. So that's why he got the 5th spot. And now let's just move on to the spot number 4, and that is Sakura. So and for Sakura, you need her like new 4-star that gives the defense debuff. Otherwise, Sakura, you do not need to use Sakura as a support. So first of all, she has her heal, and her heal is pretty good because it's really quick. The amount of heal is not that much, but still, since it is really quick, so she will be helpful. And then we also have her, chakra control. She has like 2 attacks that can one of them boosts attacks, and the second of them boosts critical. It's upon you which one you want to choose. And then we also have the new 4-star that I told you about, the defense debuff. Unfortunately, I don't have it. That's why I am using Tsunade in my team instead of Sakura. If I would have had that attack, then Sakura would have definitely been my choice over Tsunade as a support in the team. And she also has a 1-hit ultimate. Either you choose the old one or the new one. Both are very similar. The only difference in the new and old is the animation. Otherwise they are quite similar. So I think she is pretty deserving of number 4 spot. And I think, as I was comparing her to Tsunade, I think Tsunade will soon take over Shikamaru or Sakura in this list, because her rekit is coming and one of her attacks is exactly like Shizune's ultimate. So she seems pretty interesting to me, and if you haven't checked out those leaks, I have made a video on it, so I'll leave the card above. Check that out. And since I'm done with Sakura here, and number 3, as I was talking about Shizune, it is Shizune, and she is like really good in this game, because first of all, she has the heal, which is her medical ninjutsu Ferocious Flash. So her heal is pretty decent. It does 2500 heal at max level, and it is not as quick as Sakura's heal, but it is still pretty good. And she also has a poison attack, and that, poisons are pretty good in this game. And we also have her needle attack, in which she causes paralysis. So, and the time on that is also medium, so she is an amazing support. And the reason she is number 3 on this list is because of her ultimate, which again I unfortunately do not have because I missed on that ultimate. but if you have it, she is the best healer you can use if you have that ultimate, in my opinion, because like it's a tough choice between Sakura and Shizune, but I prefer Shizune because she can also counter the C4 and Shikamaru's ult. So I'd say she is a really good support because of her ultimate, and that's why I was saying that Tsunade might overthrow Sakura or Shikamaru, because if Tsunade gets the 4-star and it actually ends up being like Shizune's ultimate, then she definitely will be number 3 and Shizune will come down, and then Sakura or Shikamaru will have to leave this list. But enough about Shizune, we have already done, and now let's move on to the top 2. And here, as I told you, there was a pretty tough fight, and for me number 2 is Hashirama. It was a really tough choice, but I ended up picking Hashirama as number 2, and you'll see why I put him as number 2 instead of number 1. So first of all, he gives the resistance from all the natures of jutsus except normal, but except Hidan, nobody has those kind of attacks. So he is like really amazing in that, because it boosts your defense kind of, since it gives resistance to you. And second of all, he can heal over time, so he can also increase his health. If your healer has died and Hashirama is low on health, he can keep on healing his health. And then we also have his 4-star that seals the opponent, and the cooldown on it, that is also pretty low, and it also knocks down the opponent. So he is like pretty good, and his ultimate is also really good. It's a great AoE attack. If you have it, then it's really good, because unfortunately I do not have any of his jutsu on my main account. I have 2 of his jutsus on my second account, but without ultimate it is kind of not useful as a support, because he will end up dying. If you talk about his basic attacks, that also knock down the opponent. So again, another positive point for Hashirama. So you can see here that Hashirama is really amazing as a support, but there was still one character that overtook him as a support, and that character is Toby. Wait, who put that in my list? He's shit. Don't use him in as a support in PvP. He's shit. Don't use it. I don't know how I got the wrong list, but yeah. Now drum roll for the real number 1. And it is Itachi Uchiha versus Sasuke, which in short you can say Itachi V2. I know he doesn't seal the opponents, I know he doesn't knock down his opponents with basic attacks, but for me he works he's like one of the best supports for me, because he has the Amaterasu, that defense that reduces the defense of the opponent, and that is really important. And second of all, he also has the iframe with which he can like survive. If he's like alone, there is a chance he has like the highest amount of chance of surviving if he is alone as a support, because he also has the iframe, and he also has a really good ultimate, Totsuka Blade, which will definitely one-shot the opponents. If unfortunately if it does not, then seals the opponent. So there's no way in hell that Itachi is gonna die after even if the ult doesn't kill the opponent. So for me, he is the number 1 pick. I know Hashirama can be more useful than him, but I just don't know, man. I think so. For me, Itachi works way better, and I have just found him to be like really good support. That's why he never leaves my team. And yeah, if you have like any different thoughts, just let me know in the comments below. And if you agree with my list, then give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more, and I'll meet you in the next one.